There are three forms of counsel that we name in the Circle Way: talking piece counsel, conversation counsel, and reflection. In the talking piece counsel is when you pass something from hand to hand. The conversation counsel is when you put it down and you do what we consider a more social conversation, where people listen to one another and they kind of roll into the conversation when the person speaking ahead of them is finished. The reflective piece in the Circle Way is to use silence as part of the conversation. To not be afraid to call for that pause, to take a breath, to invite the whole group to just be still. 15 seconds of quiet in a modern setting is profound. I think we've always needed to have some way that we took turns listening to each other. And so the talking piece can be anything that's comfortable holding in your hand and passing from one person to the next. It could be a small smooth stone or a feather, or we've seen people use some symbol of their business, whatever that is. It tends to go around the edge of the circle. Sometimes in a small circle, they'll put it in the middle and people can reach for it. We've even seen people use little rubber balls and toss it around just to keep the energy up.
Guardian is a component of Circle that is unique to the Circle Way. It's probably one of the components that we have learned more about over the decades than any of the other components. We have learned our way into it.
And the guardian is someone who is watching the energy and the time of the group. They are the ones who are holding some signal that creates pause, and they are working with the host in the circle to just keep watching that energy and watching for the timeliness of check-in or conversation. They make that sound. Everything stops. People take a breath. They make the sound again. People take a breath and restart.
Sometimes a circle wants to capture a lot of the ideas that are being deposited in the center. So someone volunteers. Scribe is a person who writes, and the writing is related to what's going on. So if there is an action plan coming forward, the scribe would be the person that would write that down.
Check out in Circle is the balance to check in. So we said hello at the beginning of Circle. At the end of the Circle time, we say goodbye. And we're saying goodbye to the quality and level of listening that we have offered each other, and giving ourselves permission to shift back into a more casual social time.
The circle's not just about talking and getting collective wisdom, it's about translating that wisdom into action.